Boo! Hey everybody. It's spooky season soon. Or I guess right now, technically. People are preparing for Halloween and all that. But hey, that's life. Seasons pass. Time flows. Oh, I tell ya. Hey, Dark. Hey, Roses. Hey, Rilani. What are you, let me see. If you try to write a suite of space-fi music, what kind of themes? Ooh. No, yeah, it was not a bad idea. If that was supposed to be a joke, you knocked it out of the park. That'd be a great idea, man. As for what themes, are you familiar with the piece of music by Gustav Holst, Jupiter, Bringer of Jollity? Listen to that, and then kind of get slight sort of space vibes, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to like... I don't know. I kind of like stuff like what's playing right now as well. It's got a bit of an upbeat twist to it, but it's also, you know, lilting and ethereal. I don't know. It's difficult to kind of put musical feelings into words, you know? But yeah, if you actually do write something, Ani, I would love to listen to it, yeah. Jacktherippa. Oh, I love that name, Roses. Thy flesh consumed. Thy jack done ripped. That's pretty good. Hey, Black Saber. It's been a while. How has life treated you, man? Hey, Void Shadow. Welcome. Let me turn on entity hitboxes. I don't want to get jumped. Welcome, welcome. How many totems have I needed to survive the tornado? There was no tornado in this area. It was farther away. And the warning only lasted for a good hour. And then from that point on, it was gone. So, I lucked out. I didn't have to worry about any sort of damages. I didn't hear about any damages. Nobody mentioned that there was actual rotation. At least not in the area that I lived, so there probably wasn't a need to be in such a rush last night. But like, you couldn't know that in the moment, you know? Oh hey, Shikak, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thinking of listening to the entire Planet Suite for inspiration. I've not really listened to anything beyond Jupiter and Mars. I hear Neptune's not bad. Somebody made an Earth, what was it? It's fan-made. It's Earth Creator of Life or something like that. And it's really, really spot on to how the rest of the Planet Suite was. There was also, what, Venus? What was Venus? Bringer of something. I don't remember. There were a lot of them that are really, really good. But Jupiter and Mars specifically are the ones that I listen to frequently. They're the ones that, like, strike me the hardest. Hey, Pedro Vitor, how am I? I'm alright. Not too bad. I got a lot of good stuff done today. I finished this video that I've been working on with Sal since... Or not Sal, sorry. I saw Sal C1's video. I was thinking Sal. No, I did a collab with Fast Vincent. And I just got done with that. The editing of that video. So I got to get that hot piece of garbage out for you guys to enjoy. Tomorrow at 11:30. Ooh, man, oh man, I gotta upload that sucker. But it despite how long it took, I was able to boil it down to a quite decent amount. Because I tell you, that whole thing was just like, holy shit, what are we doing? This is so bad. This is so boring. It was genuinely unwatchably awful. So I hope I was able to, like, wrangle it into a semi-decent state. You'll understand when you see it. Should be nice, though. Stay fast, yes. In honor of staying fast, I made sure that a lot of the footage was very fast. And that hopefully the jokes hit moderately fast, too. Second short of the week. I haven't shot anything for it because I've been too busy doing the Fast Vincent collab vid. So, while I would have done it already, I don't know. It may have to be 2 videos and 1 short a week instead of 2 videos, 2 shorts. It's just, we'll have to see. I really don't know, man. 2, 3, 4, 5. I would love to be able to just pop everything out like that, but doing anything of any quality takes time. And that's just the long and short of it. I have all of what I want to do planned out. I've just got to actually film it and then edit it. And hopefully the editing won't be nearly as drawn out because it's just short. But I plan on making it use of it, the format, since it's exactly 1 minute. I plan on making the most use of it as I can to get as much info as I can in. Something along those lines. Classic Arizonans panicking out over a half-inch of rain. Sorry to hear that, Sam. Here in Arizona, you have dust storms all the time, and it's exactly what you said for tornado warnings. But the dust storms, it's just, yeah, it's not much in and of itself. But people don't know what to think because we've seen, you know, storm horror stories for several decades now. We've had the Weather Channel, we've had mainstream media, we've had all of these sort of, you know, they're horror stories. They're just modern day horror stories that happen to have an element of truth to them. Why is OG Stack for the video? Because he made the thumbnail. You would know that if you read Real Ani. Was there any hail or heavy thunderstorm? There was heavy thunderstorm. The hail happened farther north of me because the storm moved off to my north and then it dissipated and that was the end of it. But yeah, like, it could have been a lot worse. My brother's car got caught out in a hailstorm about 1.5 years ago, and that basically, all it did was it really dented the roof a little bit, but nothing like super serious. And then the silly thing was the insurance company, or no, not the insurance, the bank, that was it. The bank basically wrote it off and gave him a check for the value of the car, and he was able to pay it off in a really short amount of time. But basically, it's a worthless piece of junk according to the value of the car. So I don't know. Why not a Dirt Hut short already? Because I already did a stream dedicated to the Dirt Hut, the Dirt Mansion poncho. So you're just gonna have to deal. I'm not gonna do another Dirt Hut. Can I join your Pocket Edition world? What? No, I don't have Pocket Edition, man. I wouldn't even know how to do that, Sam. But it's listed as tag right next to the video title. What do you mean, like a Discord tag? Yeah, it says Discord tag. That's how he wanted me to advertise it. I'm not sure. I don't follow what exactly your hang up here is. But oh well. Hey Finley, how are you? Welcome, welcome. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is anyone else seeing this? Seeing what? What are they seeing, man? Let me very quickly like pop on over to it as like a regular ass viewer. I'm not seeing it. Like, the description is exactly as I wrote it. I don't know. You may be the only one seeing it, Ani. I'm sorry. The title. Yeah, no, there's nothing in the title, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Maybe this will, like, fix it? Let me see if this does it. Did that fix it, Iniani? You may have to refresh. I don't know. It may be because his tag is like being read as a hashtag. No, the title right above the hashtag 4506. A little odd. Yeah, it must be due to how YouTube parses that info. Oh well, it fixed it. Good. Okay, thank you, Poncho Hamster. Well, that little snafu aside, I was considering joining the test server to see if it was like worth anything, but it wouldn't let me on, and I think I know why. I'm gonna have to like get rid of my Dimensional Doors mod for the time being, just because like it's probably conflicting in some fashion. This credit is slightly different. Yeah, I can't really help that if it's gonna be a problem. Housemaster priority band? No. It just shows loading terrain, and it won't progress beyond that. Oh, hey, Moose. Yes to what? Joining the test server? I'm not going to do it on stream. I don't want to give people any ideas to where I am. But I wouldn't mind checking up on where I was. It's been a hot minute since I've, like, played. I'm not even really sure where I am. Did I get whitelisted? Imagine not being whitelisted on Jacktherippa's server. Whitelisted on what? The fan server? Loading terrain issues because of sodium. Ah, okay. Well, fuck. I need that mod, damn it. I can't just, like, get rid of it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get around that. It's beautiful. Well, thank you, Moose. Yes, I would like to think it's beautiful. We're getting a big tower built up here. It's gonna be really fucking epic. I've got to go all the way up to that tippy top bit up there. Should work out. Yo, if it's on the original map, then I should be in the last spot where I logged out. Yeah, I should be, and that's kind of why I don't want to join it on stream. How would I get around this universe, and do you happen to know? You use lithium, ferret core, krypton, phosphor, or starlight, you can get on. I'm pretty sure I use starlight. PC's pretty good, it should be okay. Let me be sure, but I'm fairly certain I've got starlight. Let's see here. Enhanced block entities, indium, fabric, iris, lightmatica, lithium, malilib, replay mod, shulkerbox tooltips. So yeah, starlight 1.1.1. What else do I need? Krypton, phosphor, or starlight. I can go on. No? I don't know, man. I know I've got some of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are they naming all these after elements? I don't know, man. I wish I could understand what that was all about, but like, I don't know. I don't know where to begin with that. But oh well. So, in other news, or not yet, you want to upload the Jacktherippa MS Paint full course complete series. You don't find the part where he does the hexagon of the base. Oh, God, I don't even remember what part that was either, Poncho Hamster. Yeah, that was a while ago. That was like episode 80, episode 70. I don't know, man. It could be anywhere in there. I don't know. Look for wherever you happen to find this episode. Look for when I don't have the hexagon built yet, but I start talking about the hexagon. So that shouldn't take too much time to just like click through one or two of the VODs and like see where you can see if there's hexagon progress or not. And go from there, I guess. Full course, you know where every episode is, but not that one. Yeah, I don't know, man. You may have to just figure it out. I couldn't tell you. Does Jack have a Patreon? I do, but I don't want to like use that. I was thinking of opening up memberships at some point soon, but I wanted to get said aforementioned secret projects cleared and out of the way. I've only been able to chip away at it a little bit, but I'm so close. Just a few more months. I think by December I'll have it finished, but we'll see. Oh, it's that one. Curve tutorial, you want the hexagon tutorial. Let me see. Oh, that's right, it doesn't. Let me see if this will let me on. Studio die. Ah, okay. No, this is just the coral one, man. This isn't the hexagon. That was a hardcore episode. That would have been, like I said, that would have been episode 70, episode 80, somewhere in there. Also, God, I hate how that light pierces through me. Ah, fuck it. I can wait for it to dim with the nighttime. Does my crosshair get the shadow? That's a good question. I don't see why. I thought it was the tip of my elytra. But no, it's like actually the tip of my crosshair itself. Oh, good. You can see the sun, the rays of the sun, like slowly traveling up. Oh man, that's so much better. I'm tempted to just freeze time for a while, because I just love the way Twilight looks in this shader pack. But anyway, yeah, no, that's not the right video, Universal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Probably lighting engine didn't factor it in. Yeah, I guess not. Really not sure how that works. Yeah, you've only seen me use MS Paint a couple times because that's all I've only ever needed it a couple times. Poncho Hamster wanted to know about how to utilize the curve tool in MS Paint for like really dynamic designs. Actually, come to think of it, let's paint. Yeah, this. Let me give you this. That's something you'll really like, Poncho Hamster. Probably lighting engine didn't factor that in. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it freaked me out too. I was like, the shadow, I don't understand where this is coming from, but I got floor to lay, so I can't afford to worry. But yeah, I have an RTX 3060 and shaders bring your games to a snail's pace. You need to have optimization mods like sodium, lithium. There is lithium for fabric, malilib for fabric, Iris for fabric, indium for fabric, enhanced block entities, sodium, starlight. I think starlight is the shaders runner thing. And then Krypton, I've heard good things about, but I've not tried it. You need a bunch of these optimization things, because I was using Optifine for shaders and all that, and it was okay, but even my machine, and like, I've got a 3900 Ryzen, and I've got a 3070 GeForce, and so like, I'm pretty decked out too, but even I was having trouble without really good optimization. And those mods are really well made. And yeah, like, Andrew had to twist my arm to get me to try them, just because I was so averse to change. And he was right, because like, yeah, it was an annoyance having to play the old way, you know? I'm glad he twisted my arm and made me get these mods, because they improved everything 100-fold easily. Okay, well, maybe 100-fold is a tiny bit of an exaggeration, but yeah. Don't think you were there for the Hexagon reel, Ani? Well, I don't remember. It would have been a while ago. MS Paint course consists of Anarchy Skyblock Dome tutorial, Hexagon and Rings overlays, Hardcore Tower Foundations, the triangle, the Curve Tool explanation of the Space Valk 3 disc. Yeah. I think that's everything. That sounds about right, Pancho. Although, that Anarchy Skyblock Dome, holy shit, that is old. Like, I couldn't even tell you if that was an Anarchy Skyblock episode, or if that was... I think that was an episode. But even I don't remember. That may have been an early stream of mine. I don't remember. Oh well, you're diligent enough to remember this shit, Pancho. Tell me. That's straight up embarrassing for vanilla? What is? 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. What is embarrassing? None of my business. Why can't they combine all those mods into one like Optifine, just like the Optimize? Because they're not all run by the same people, probably. The frame rate? I mean... Oh wait, am I capping myself? Quality... Performance... Speed renders 3, no. No. It may be because I'm running the shaders. Max frame rate is unlimited. Okay. No, I'm not limiting myself. Well, still. 7400. 7035. Yeah, when I look down, it gets really bad. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how to best optimize it any more than I've already done. Come to think of it, how bad is it without shaders? If I turn off the shaders, I get 112, 125, 80, 90. Yeah, it's the shaders. The shaders are what really sandbags me. Fit incoming. Jav is the first player, known player to ever use MS Paint. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person. But that is quite funny. I did use it for circles and stuff. I can't be the only person. There had to have been other people who've done something similar, right? I mean, maybe MS Paint is too out of date for some people, but still. Oh, hey, D-Law. Hey, D2D-Law. Stop. Stop right there. Bad. Don't fucking spam. One high was more than enough. Anyway. You used it for circles? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Amion. Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. I'm always happy to see the stream regulars pop on in. Now, if only we could get, let's see now. Did Daily Dose of Roses show up? I thought she did. Maybe I just missed her? No, I guess not. Maybe she's not here yet. Oh well. Also, that previous song was such a fucking banger. I'm so glad I found that one. Oh, you did show up. Okay, I wasn't just dreaming that. Cool. Because I was like, did I just misremember from like the previous day or something? I've done that before. I've remembered things from the previous day on the next day thinking they were the same day. Boy, losing your mind sure is fun. But yeah, you're busy going to a dealership looking for a car. Oh. What's your preferred model? I got a Toyota Camry. It was cheap. Decent looking car. It's very, pretty sturdy, I'd say. Gets me to places I need to be. It's not too bad. I've nearly got that little bastard paid off too, so, you know, watch something terrible happen. I keep expecting to have car issues just because I've not had them in about a year. So I don't know. We shall see, I guess. At one point, basically everyone on the outskirts of MPLS Metro was owning a Camry. Ah. Just stabbed your mouth on a corn chip. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Event Horizon. Maybe when you're done passing the event horizon of pain, you know, it'll all get better. Hyundai. Ah, Hyundais are good. That's another good Japanese brand. It's a first car and you have no credit score despite having a phone bill. Phone bills are not enough. My father had to help me get a good, you know, loan rate and all that. Because otherwise, they were going to charge me exorbitantly to have any sort of like decent, like credit line. I'm very lucky that I got as lenient a rate that I did, because like my brother's car, before it got considered junked or whatever, he ended up having to pay like $350 to $400 a month, and that was solely because he was like, I don't know why, I don't think my father could get him as good a rate for some reason. I don't remember, but hey, that's life. The one I just shared, I think is pretty expensive. I know. Anarchy Skyblock was episode 112. Wow. Thank you for the MS Paint video you shared. Oh, you're welcome. Went with your mother. Okay. Damn. Well, best of luck to you, Amion. That could have been probably way worse for you. Monetarily, they will take you to the cleaners. Fuck you, Baltimore. Are you a stupid son of a bitch looking for a car? Then you're stupid enough to fall for our deals. Come down to Big Bell Hells. Bring your wife, bring your kids. We'll fuck her. God damn it, that's such a legendary commercial. Oh my god. I've listened to that one on repeat. Like the first time I found that video. Holy shit. Oh. That was the heyday when every other week there was a new video going viral. The heyday of the internet. Oh man. I wish there were days where, or not days, I wish there were there are days where I wish we were still in a time where there were viral videos of that nature everywhere. That's not just like a stupid TikTok or like some dumb ass meltdown from some Karen or something like that. Like, I miss the days where the viral videos everybody would clamor for were just like weird, funny, cute, strange things that like captivated everybody for a good week. And things like that. Welcome to Big Bell Hells. auto dealership or whatever it was. Home of challenge pissing. If you can piss 6 feet straight up in the air and not get wet, you get no down payment. God damn it, that was so good. So funny. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. God, there's so much nostalgia bait for videos from like the early to mid 2000s that were just like silly. Payment is only $180 twice a month? Fuck, dude, that's $360 a month, not $180 twice a month. You're still kind of getting taken to the cleaners on that one. What does my brother drive? It's a, fuck, what is it called? It's also a Toyota, but it's a different make. Corolla, that's it. Toyota Corolla. I was looking for the word. It's just a white Toyota Corolla. Really good car. I've ridden in it several times. It's you know, very pristine. Good amount of, you know, bells and whistles to it. Typical stuff, really. There's still a lot of really nasty body damage from that hailstorm that he had to, basically he has to park his car outside, of course. And we had a nasty, almost tornado-like weather pull through, just like last night. And, you know, it was typical tornado season. Like, it was, I want to say it was last fall. And it just ended up being that, basically, his roof was just heavily dented by a lot of really small bits of hail that fell like bullets. And so he's still got lots of little bumps on his roof from that, but it's not like the end of the world or anything. Payment is why you didn't buy from there. Still carless. Oh, okay. So at least you didn't get taken for, you know, more than it was. You like the name Corolla? Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know what it means. Like the old, what is it, Porsche? Like that was one of the dealers, or not the dealers, one of the creators' daughter's name or something like that? Porsche? And I know Porsche is a name. It's not just the name of a car. So I want to say that it's probably related to somebody renaming or naming something after someone. At least that's how it feels. That may be wrong. Something like that. Oh, wait, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arg. I goofed. Good thing torches are easy to fit and replace. Hey, Stone Cold Killer. Hail happens. Oh yeah, up in Missouri, Minnesota. Yeah, I can imagine you guys get a lot of really nasty winter weather. How are you, Stone Cold Killer? There we go. Now then, Amion used to work at a dry cleaner, had his bike there. 2, 3, 4, there we go. And had to bike to get to it. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, but, I mean, biking to work isn't the end of the world, I guess. If your legs are strong enough, I mean. Brother's mechanic, we took cars, test drove. Ah, okay. Music's pretty cool. Yeah, I found a bunch of new music, was it yesterday? And I was like, yeah, I need to change up my lineup. I was giving the people at DOVA-Syndrome the chance to, like, increase their music selection, because it had been dead-ending for, like, 2 to 3 weeks. And I was like, you know, if I just give them time, it'll probably get a little better. Probably. But I was more or less right. Oh man. I've got so much to cover. Holy shit. I thought about making a terracotta farm or a clay farm or whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you can use mud on dripstone, and in that fashion you can make clay. And I thought about that, but then I was like, you know, that's just going to be really, really inefficient compared to, like, mining the already fired terracotta by hand. Because there's very little clay left in the walls from the lush cave. For those of you who don't know, or maybe you weren't here back when I was blowing this place to smithereens, but yeah, this is a former lush cave, and so there was a lot of clay in the walls and other things, and I've long since taken most everything out, just so that I can have my giant ass tower here. God damn, that looks majestic. Oh man. Wow. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and just look at your progress. I can distinctly remember the first time I did that with Space Valk 1. I built a bunch, but I had not yet taken a step back and really gone like, wow, what have I done? What have I made? And I just had to, like, step back and just gaze up at the magnificence. It was already shaping up to be really cool even back only about a month after I'd started construction, I mean. I don't need slime. But yeah, damn. Posted on the 2BT discussion in Discord. Oh, okay. Lamau, frosted sugar cookies are the best. Oh, I know. Song gives off a peaceful RPG town vibe. I think it's more of a French city. But I see the RPG vibe. I can see that too. Okay, Mr. Golems, y'all are in the wrong place. Now, I know there ain't no golems. Okay. Why is he not getting knockback? Or punch? Aw, he died. Oh no. That's weird. These guys should be taking some punch, right? What the fuck? Did I not have punch on this? I should. Punch 1. That used to be enough. Why are they not taking punch from my bow? Look back on your base thinking how much more progress you need to go through. Oh, I know. But I suppose there will always be, you know, more progress to be made. Do iron golems not take punch knockback anymore? Is that a change they made? Have like infinite knockback resistance, or you could launch them with your fists. Yeah, but in 1.18 I could just shoot them with a bow and then that was enough. That would get them, you know, going. They had to have changed that. Into the smeltery with you. Why don't you talk about Golem Spider Sandwich Hardcore Death? What do you mean? You all saw that. You all saw that. Pretty sure. Could have sworn that was on camera. I don't remember. I think I was doing the floor or something, and it set me back like a week's progress or something. But, oh well. Wow. Magic. I love doing that. Also, I probably should sleep. It was on camera, but no one was watching, I guess. Remember Jack making a funny noise? That sounds familiar, but I don't know. Okay. Torches. I could have sworn I had a bunch of torches. Not just what I had to make up. Well, shit, I guess not. I will use those later. Well, at any rate, so yeah, where was I? Oh yes, okay, so yeah, when you step back and take a long, hard look at what you built, yeah, it's something. Fuck, I don't have any sticks in here. There we go. Okay. Now I also want to repair my pick. I didn't sell all that iron, did I? I should probably get all that iron and... Oh, hey, morning, Michi. How are you? Maybe that did happen off camera, Poncho. I don't remember. I'm trying to rack my brain when that happened. It was early on in the floor's progress. Oh well. I don't remember if I don't remember. Okay. Oh, what are we doing on... Oh, only stacking 6 pieces. Maybe I should expand the cactus farm. No. Anyway, you remember seeing it on stream? Jack was placing slide and got trapped under above one. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't going crazy, Sam. Thank you. I was like, that was catching me up. I was like, did that really happen? But I was like, no, it had to have happened, right? Yeah, that happened. Okay, thank you, Sam. You've made me feel less... Like, I've been feeling a lot lately that I've been going crazy for just reasons. That I'm losing it, in other words. And so I'm like, well, you know, that had to have been a thing then, right? There's nothing worse than the feeling of I'm going crazy. And no, I'm not, thankfully. Okay. But yeah, I was like, there's no way that did not happen. Like, I distinctly remember experiencing that. Oh well, it worked out in the end, it didn't matter. Now then. You sell... No. There we go. Buy iron from me. And you, give me one of those crappy swords. Can't believe I have to waste so much on these guys. Jack becomes senile. I really genuinely hope I do not. I've seen what senility does to people and how it changes them, and that's some scary shit. So, like, when I forget something or I feel like something's out of place and I can't really put my finger on what that something is or what like, for example, I need to be doing something. I should be doing something. What am I not doing? What have I, forgotten to do? Shit like that, it just drives me up the wall. And I've seen people with genuine senility start out that way. And so it always has kind of like scared the shit out of me because I know that could happen. That could be my future. Even though that's probably 30, 40 years away if that does end up happening to me. But there is such a thing as early onset Alzheimer's, so I'm like, well, it's not 100% out of the realm of possibility, right? So I don't know. So when I start, like, trying to rack my brain as to whether or not an event occurred that I distinctly remember experiencing, then I start really doubting myself, and I'm like, well, maybe I'm just going crazy. I hate to say that, but it feels that way. I don't know. You guys will know that struggle in your own lives soon enough. I mean, you all make fun of me for being so much older, but trust me, you all will be here soon enough. There ain't nothing quite like being unaware of just how good you have it. Because let me tell you, you will wish to be young as you are. I know I do. I wish I hadn't left my 20s. I wish that was just not a thing. Ah, finally, I got him leveled up. Alright, you cheapo. Yes, iron. Give me the precious. Okay. Also, who all saw Sal C1's video today on Sky Mason? It was pretty cool. Orson has been kind of like tantalizing me within the last, I don't know, week and a half, ever since they griefed the place. He's been trying to tantalize me into joining their Fifth Column Discord. And I'm assuming it's for things like that. And I'm just like, gee, I don't know. I don't know that I really want to be involved with the Fifth Column. But, like, that's cool that you guys are wreaking havoc or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% certain I want to be involved, per se. I'm fine to be on the outside looking in when drama and all that bullshit happens, because apparently what little of the story behind Sky Mason that I've been able to get is really kind of like... Oh, and Bezo. Bezo's been, like, spamming me with their videos. And it kind of reeks of propaganda. And I'm just like, I don't know that I want to be involved. As for whether or not I'll get a hold of any of the Sky Mason people to do an interview on, like I promised, I don't know that that's gonna happen. I'll try, but like I said, I no guarantee. But we'll try to, especially as time goes on and more of the story is made clear, because it still seems a little murky right now, and the Masons are all very like, I don't want to talk to you. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I could probably get a better story, because like that's something that I've noticed over the years, that people eventually want to brag, and they want to like tell some involvement that they had. When a big event happens, especially, they want to like flex their nuts. That's just always been how it is. And so yeah, I'm waiting basically for the people involved to just want to flex their nuts, and when they do that, they will loosen their lips just a little bit better. Oh shit. Oh, I don't want to have to sell him flint. No. Ugh, that is way too many emeralds for a fucking bell. So that's usually how it goes. People get really, really mouthy and really, like, open about whatever it is they're doing when enough time has passed. Arcadius. Ah, we are the eve of war, so propaganda is a fitting theme. Yeah, but I don't want to be involved with propaganda or drama where I can avoid it. Because it does me no good. It does no one any good, really. Propaganda has always kind of just... Propaganda's main use is to create good guys and bad guys. And that always comes at the expense of something. That always comes at the damage or the cost of some sort of terrible thing. In this case, it's usually the ruining of friendships. The burning of bridges is usually how it goes. And so that's why I'm not, like, gung-ho to get involved in any dramas. Because, like, there was a lot of seeds of discord sown among the spawn masons. And it's just like, yikes. I don't know that I want to touch that. There we go. And a lot of that was done on purpose by Fifth Column members. You all probably know the ones. And, you know, what can you do about that, right? Yeah, politics, exactly. Stone would know he's a member of the morally neutral wing. Aha. Will trading. Oh, you mean goodwill trading? Are you really a member of Goodwill Trading, Stone Cold Killer? Oh, fuck. Oh, this is too big. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. I'm gonna have to shift all of these over. No, you're not. Okay, he's just joking then. Alright. I love how they did it to hide the cords, making it literally undetectable. Yeah, that would be really cool if there was a way to do that, but with, like, my base. Just a single-player base. No fucking around in terms of, like... If I could set that up for myself. Because, like, if all it took is for me to just make a proxy server of my own and then loop that around using whatever techniques and tricks the Spawn Masons used, I could just make my own Space Valkyria or whatever. Go out. Obviously, I would go out into the depths at the end, but then there's still the problem of chunk trails. It would have to be done on a 2B2T that is up to date, because that would patch chunk finding. So, like, that would be a really cool idea, but I don't know. The stars would basically have to align. Yes, politics on 2B2T is a cringe sentence, exactly. It's all about who hates who and why. There's no, like... It's just like the ancient players from 2011 who all hated each other for, like, no good reason. You had a bunch of people who were solely out to fuck with each other and dox and destroy each other. And that was the end of it. And it was just like... And hardly any of them did anything worth note. And a few of them are remembered only because of how badly they got, you know, owned. 3, 4, 5. And that's it. And it's just like, wow. That is an entire waste of my time and energy that I just don't need to... I don't need to waste, you know? It's just dumb. It really is. Leftover basedness? Maybe. Could probably ask them for all that stuff. Yeah, to figure out how to do it, maybe. But it would have to be on an up-to-date, 1.19 2B2T. Because there wouldn't be any effective way to prevent chunk trailing. Because if I'm doing it Space Valk 4, for example, well, obviously that necessitates me being in the end dimension. Well, there are only so many trails in the end dimension. Even if I go out 15 million, 17, 20, 30 million, well, maybe not 30, but some arbitrary millions. Even if I do that, you're still, you're still leaving yourself vulnerable to trailing and exploiting in that manner. So there's just no good solution. But Sky Mason gives me a little bit of hope that it is possible. It is something that can be done with the right amount of finesse. Whoops. And the funny thing is, before 2020, before, the Sky Mason base started, I do vaguely remember Herm and a few others talking about making a base where you would join via proxy, and that you wouldn't be able to tell where you really truly were, but that 2B2T people could collaborate and join, and you'd be able to, show off where you are, basically. And obviously that's more of a proven technology, I guess. Because obviously it's doable. So who knows? Maybe I can partner with the Spawn Masons or some shit. Or it would just be me, Herm, and I don't know. Someone. Might get Alpha. Fit. Somebody. And it would be, we would have an SMP on 2B2T, but it would be, I don't know, it would have to be very exclusive and very safe to prevent inciting, because inciting is how Sky Mason fell in the first place. So, we would basically have to be doing, streams and stuff, and there would have to be a rhyme and a reason to it. I don't know. But it could work. It could work. I would have to float the idea by Herm. I don't know. Send out a bot to AFK Fly, load 1 million squared. Oh my god. I mean, that's doable, but at the same time, Stone, holy shit, dude. I was told that they used baritone bots, 3 or 4, or maybe more, accounts to baritone everything down to bedrock. And get all the TNT duping and stuff. And that's how they cleaned everything out. But I don't know. 4, 5. Shit. Alright, I'm liking this. I like how uniform it's all starting to shape up. Crowbar Jack building it. Oh yeah, Crowbar! Crowbar would be an excellent person to invite to this. Crowbar Fit, me, Herm, Alpha. Who else? It would have to be, I guess, Sal and Vince. They would be semi-decent. They'd be good basemate builder types. Shit, this could work. If we get Legerve and whoever else involved. Hopefully it would be manageable. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it wouldn't devolve into a shit show. That would be my worst fear, is to invest into this and it just spin to pieces. Simply because a bunch of people, I don't know, wanted to betray each other or something. I am not diving down there for that torch that dropped. Torches are just too replaceable for me to give a shit. Scaffolding shadow looks cool in the shaders. Oh, yeah. How it traces across Where's the nearest one? Oh wow, the golem shadow as it fell down. That's cool. I've seen the shadow on that. Where is that right now? Yeah, right here. Oh, you can even see my own hitbox. Yeah, my own entity player hitbox. Even that has a shadow in the shaders. That's cool. Grief the server by loading the entire map and make the world file so large you can't run the server anymore without deleting chunks. Jesus. Like, I think that's going a bit overboard, Sam. Not gonna lie. I don't know that I would need to do such a thing. Let alone the fact that I really don't think I could ever accomplish such a thing. Damn, this is the only bit I have covered. It feels like I've been going at this for hours. But it's only because this is just so obnoxiously boring. Okay. So I plan to, when I'm done, detail some things with like polished deep slate. Or maybe cobbled deep slate, I haven't decided. I want to have like a pattern etched into this terracotta at some point. Oh hey Bathwater, glad to see I wasn't carried away by the tornado yesterday. Yeah, I know. It all panned out. The storm passed pretty quickly after stream ended. It was mostly just the warning. The fact that I got the text message from the emergency alert service and it had written on it, "Take shelter now," like that was really like what spooked me more. If it hadn't said "now" in capital letters, I'd probably have kept streaming. But oh well, what can you do? When you have to do boring work, you listen to podcasts. Yeah, I'm trying to make this more podcasty. Just so that people enjoy listening enough. So yeah, you know, come get your friends involved. Come have everybody, like, hang out. That'll make it the going so much easier. And don't forget, I should be saying this more often, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Yay! God damn it, that feels so dirty. But yeah, no, seriously, like and subscribe and favorite this thing and all that other shit. Like, help me out as much as you can, guys. That way this can continue on. I think it will, though. I hope tomorrow's video is also a banger from you guys' perspective. I mean, I think it's great, but time will tell, I guess. Take shelter now. Exactly. Oh wow, the upside down exclamation points. How do you type that on a keyboard, Poncho Hamster? I need to know. I'm very, like, I love that style, but, like, I don't know how to type it. I know it's a Unicode character of some kind. Not your main priority in beta. It's getting much coal as possible before nightfall so you can survive. It would take forever, but it probably wouldn't work and affect the entire server. Oh, yeah. Loading the whole server would be impossible. Oh, hey, Elytra, how are you? I wouldn't be surprised if there are a few people on 2B2T who are trying to do just that. Load every possible chunk there is to load. Just to bloat the file size of the server all the more. But I gotta wonder how successful they are. You would think with Baritone and obviously far more sophisticated networks and stuff that have evolved since the advent of Baritone, you would think people would try something like that. Oh, you had a tornado warning as well? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Event Horizon. I'm glad it was not too bad. Could have been worse. Your Mexican phone keyboard has them, but okay, no wonder. I would have to know how to use a shortcut. It's probably one of those alt Unicode characters, like alt 0153. to do the TM. Although I have left Alt as my screenshot button. Yeah, right Alt does the same thing. So that's pretty cool, at least. Hi, Dreamzy, how are you? My favorite thing about Sky was the baritone storage. Yeah, the fact that they had basically everything under the sun. I've still yet to go on there and explore it. 3, 4, 5, there we go. I'm gonna wait like another week for like the heat to die down a little more. Just because I don't feel like... I would feel like a vulture trying to make something now. You know how Fit felt like he was kind of being a bit of a vulture at times back 3-4 years ago? We kind of remarked about when we were all in the Spawn Masons and when Wintermelon and Summermelon and all those other bases were griefed, it felt very sort of vulture-y how a lot of those were in some way orchestrated by him, or he had an involvement or something of that nature. It felt very like, yikes, why are we doing this? It's all in the name of the content, and it's just like, I don't want to sacrifice my integrity on the plinth of YouTube, you know? I don't feel like that's morally right. Doing good, Dreamzy? I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing good, too. Oh, but yeah, there's actually no one there right now except you. Okay. Well, that's good. Jack, you want to go to IHOP? Oh, I'm sorry, Dreamzy. Maybe you should just go to IHOP and listen to me on your phone. Run up your minutes. Use all your data. It's worth it. Probably. I can't guarantee anything, of course. Can I color text on Java with that simoleon symbol? Did they patch that or not? Does this even work? Oh, wow. I can say nothing. That's cool. Okay, so I can say that. But in Minecraft, it doesn't say anything. Very weird. Well, I guess that answers that question. No, I cannot. I was fairly certain they, okay, Dreamzy, you don't have to spam all the Unicode alt characters and stuff. We get it. But yes, the, I was pretty sure they patched that a while ago. You aren't able to do color coding. I don't think. I remember there was an exploit to make color-coded signs years ago. When we were leaving Space Valk 3's second site to go make the third site in early 2018, Alpha had access to Future, and he'd used that and left a sign there at the second site saying, "Jack, I don't want to leave," and it was in like bright red. And this is before even glow ink and dyeing signs different colors. I don't think that was a thing yet. So sadly, you know. Actually, I think it was because of that exploit they added dyeing signs into the game. At least I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Hey, Spurgernerdorfer. How are you? I love your name, by the way. Ban? No, he didn't deserve a ban. He was just testing some stuff. Got a little carried away. It's cool. He's not like that one idiot that was here saying hi 15 times. I mean, obviously those are on different levels. But anyway, the way it should work with Minecraft is you type that number, or whatever that thing is called. Isn't that the simoleon symbol or something like that? And a number, and then type what you want, but it doesn't work anymore. In older versions, though, you can color that. Yeah. Oh, so that's how they would color the names of their worlds. I wondered how people did that. Huh. Okay. Well, that's cool. Third site, there were only 2. There were 2 Space Valkyria 3s, but there were 3 sites. The first site was never populated. We made the first site intending to make that Space Valkyria 3. And then we basically had to move because we were under the impression that everything was going to get compromised. And the screenshot of the first site got leaked. And because the first site and the second site were so close to each other, I was quick to move from the second site and found the third site. And then NOCOM got us a year later. And only because we were afraid of the second site being compromised through the first site that the third site was ever even made, which in turn saved the second site. And there was never anything at the first site, so the first site was clear. We didn't care about that. The third site was compromised from NOCOM, and nobody really went looking all that hard. And so that basically made the second site very safe for the next year until 2020. And then that was the end of it. So that's the basic gist of how it all went down. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, sorry if that's confusing, Poncho Hamster. I know it is, but that's basically how it went down. I could still do that? Oh, yeah, if I had like an NBT editor, yeah. Edit the world files, maybe. On Bedrock, you could change the color of item text so you can have a red sword name. Okay, well that's cool. Not that that really achieves anything, but yeah, that's cool. I know you can specify different flavor texts and other interesting tidbits like that using data tags with the give command. 3, 4. But exactly what use that has, like other than on an adventure map or something. 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. 2, 3. There we go. I'm trying to keep the amount of blocks I have divisible by 4 so that I can place a line of 4 really quickly. So there were 2 Space Valks from 3 different tries. Yes, you got it right. The first try led to the second try, which led to the third try, which inadvertently protected the first and second try. But the first try had nothing at it, so it really only protected the second try. That makes text bold and that makes it strobe. Ah, the strobe effect. Yeah, I had a book on 2B2T that had the strobe name. It was just repeating jumbled letters over and over and over. I don't think it said anything special, but it was definitely really interesting. I'm kind of sad Mojang took that away. Because, like, that was a really cool little niche feature that some people enjoyed, but it's not like it was, like, earth-shattering. Nobody gave a shit. You know, you didn't have to, like, patch what was not really even fixed. Not even really a broken feature. Like, they fixed what wasn't broken, basically. Fucking Mojang, am I right? Oh, great. I don't want to start ranting about Mojang again. Oh, but yeah. I'm eager for the Minecon, Minecraft Live, whatever the fuck they're calling it. I'm eager for this little news cycle to end so that we can all kind of go back to normalcy. It's really quite amusing how much of a shit show the Minecraft community is. There are people getting upset and butthurt over this or that mob. And I'm just like, you people are fucking insane. Like, you're literally crying over, you know, mud pies, effectively. Shit that is that will not affect your life in like 5 years' time. I don't know, the Minecraft community is full of children, and that is no bueno. Didn't that happen in the flattening? They changed a lot of things about how IDs were stored and screwed up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that sounds right. The flattening was valuable and also very lossy. Pop-Up logged in at the final link and reconnected it. Yeah? Yeah, he did do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. To be fair, when they dug that final link, they made a brand new link off to the side, unrelated to my link. So it's not like I would have been able to stop them. I would have had to have had the exact coordinates of where they were going to pop out. And it just wasn't going to happen, basically. It was a shame, too. And the other really, like, speaking of that that whole incident, the other really unfortunate thing about it was there would have been no stopping the nerds from showing up at the lands anyway, because they were able to fly under the bedrock using boat fly. And they basically were unstoppable. Why did I gatekeep the lands? Because it was my base. I didn't want to gatekeep it from Tristan, although Tristan was getting out of hand because he was going off the deep end. He was dealing with a lot of problems in his life, and he was taking it out on people on 2B2T, people that he was friends with, people he was basing with. And, I mean, what do you do with a person who has become, of their own volition, they become a loose cannon? Like, what do you do with someone like that? How do you handle them? And so we cut him off from Space Valk 2. And I don't think we cut him off from the lands. If he was cut off from the lands, it wasn't me who decided to do that. But either way, Tristan showed up at my base unannounced. That's the other thing. Oh, shit. Tristan showed up to the lands unwarranted. We did not ask him to come out there. Tender, hot, XZ. Sure, no. But yeah, we were all right with Tristan at that time. But again, when he became a loose cannon, we were like, no. So maybe some of them decided to stop him. But like, the fact remains, he was basically, he'd gone kind of insane. He didn't care. That's the thing, like, he didn't show us any courtesy or any concern. And so at that point, what do? You kind of have to put some distance between someone like that and yourself. Oh, you're welcome, Dreamsy. But anyway, also Kino told you Housemaster leaked chords in chat one time. Yes, he did. House was, like, surprised. When was that? Early 2013, I want to say. He was like shocked that everybody had made it out that far. And he posted the region files, I want to say. And Zarviar, who was at the base, gasped and reacted to it in chat. And that kind of was a very obvious 2 and 2. You know, oh, Zar gasped. That's a little suspicious. You wouldn't gasp if it wasn't your base. And sure enough, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh well. Average 0 IQ Housemaster. I mean, House was also equally careless, but we kind of expected that. You know? House didn't play the server. He wasn't like He wasn't a known factor. He was a loose cannon. He was unknown. He was almighty and all-powerful, but also, like, by and large, irrelevant. Nobody was, like, Nobody was interested in knowing Housemaster's life story, you know? And so, yeah, it just was what it was. Anyway, bet it masks this each stream. Sorry if acid and noise. Is there any circumstance that would make me join 2B2T again? Well, funny enough, normally I have asked this and answered this. The Sky Mason base was actually kind of, you know, I went over about 20-30 minutes ago how they were able to secure that base and they could stream at it and record and show pictures and stuff. And like that right there makes a base better. It would make me actually want to. So if I could somehow get them only like a handful of people and do a Space Valk 4 with just some number of people, a known quantity, people I can trust who won't fuck everything up, I could maybe consider it. But ultimately, I don't know, 2B2T's really not like that interesting to me. I'm happy to see a really cool base, no matter where it happens to be, no matter who made it. A good base is a good base. Space Valk 4, no, it's not confirmed, Poncho Hamster. Don't start that. You'll spread rumors, you'll make mischief, don't do that. He will play when it up. No, I will not play when it updates. That is not what I'm saying, Amion. He was... Tristan, check the description. Oh, no, that's not on these videos. That description's on my Space Valk 3 building videos. Oh, and if you didn't know, Sherry, I also stream building on Space Valk 3 in single player. It's gotten really interesting. You should take a look. Never played the server, but it does make sense why I don't like it that much. It's lost its luster. It's not the server that I used to play on anymore. It's just different. It's like you know a friend or a person, and you know them for a long time, and you like them. But then gradually they change, and eventually you come to the realization that they've changed over time so much, they're not the person you liked initially. And that's how 2B2T is. I liked it how it was way back when, up until about 2017, 2018, and ever since then it has only begun changing more crazy, more radically, and more less fun. It's also stayed perpetually behind, and that's not good for just enjoyability. Like, being unable to take advantage of swimming, that alone is... 1.19 swimming is awesome. Or, well, rather, 1.13 and greater swimming, I should say. That shit is awesome. Being able to fit into a 1x1 hole, like, that was a level of crazy detail that I dreamed of. I love little tunnels and stuff. And it just... I don't know. Not being able to do that is a deal breaker for me. 3, 4, 5. And I know a lot of people are not like super happy about every little thing that's changed in the last 5 or so years in Minecraft, but there's a charm to having the latest version of vanilla that is legitimate. And I don't know, until Mojang really, really screws the pooch, who knows when that'll be. There's just not really, like, a reason to stick with 2B2T as it is. I want a better 2B2T, basically. I don't know. Secret Project's actually Space Valk 5. No. Secret Project has nothing to do with Minecraft. I don't want to say anything about it. Some of you already know. And if you know, please don't say. You'll watch your streams as you used to before. The problem is your internet's not the fastest. That's okay, Sherry. That's alright. Any support you give me is great. 60-year-old Jack building 4 will be a cannon. Oh my god. I don't want to be 60 building Space Valk 4. I want to be 60 building Space Valk 20 or something. Or at least Space Valk 10. Because at least then I'll have made a lot of solid progress. I don't want to be stuck on the same build for like 2 decades. I mean, I could. There are people who build on a build for a decade. That is entirely realistic. But, yeah, you know Poncho Hamster. Yes, you do. Just be quiet. Just don't say anything. Wonder why Constantium doesn't update. They're trying to get to 1.18, I believe. Because I think that was a very stable version. Or something to that effect. They're testing it. I actually can trust and believe that Constantium will update. Whether or not that will propagate outward and 2B2T and all the other crappy clones will update, that's anyone's guess. Sim PvP is up to date. We got to go on Sim PvP Monday when Vincent and I... let me just go ahead and plug that again. Vincent and I did a collab, and I'm releasing the video on that tomorrow. So look forward to it. But, yeah. Sim PvP was weird. We couldn't really properly escape it. Do you know Event Horizon? I don't know. Do you? Hey, Jack on the Craft. How are you? Did I get your message on Discord? Maybe? Let me look real quick. Would it be okay if I hopped into a call? You've been meaning to ask me some things about 2B2T. Yeah, okay, go ahead and ask me these questions here. I can vocally answer them here. But anyway, anyways, there's a non-related 2B2T. Will I watch the Minecraft Live? Hell fucking no. I'm not wasting my time on Minecraft Live. I would rather do literally anything else. Two, 3, 4, 5, and I will likely be doing something work related anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will be far more fulfilling to do that than watch Minecraft Live. You used to base with Vincent. He was a cool guy. The server got hacked for Minecraft Live. Oh, rip. Good thing I don't give a shit. Could have been worse. I mean, I don't know how, but yeah. Another fan server? Oh, the fan server did get griefed a little bit. We rolled it back. I was busy editing things. I didn't find out until I finished my video. So who knows? We'll see. If 1.18 comes to Constantium, I should get on there. Maybe. Problem is, I don't think I could do any content on Constantium itself because same issue with 2B2T. You can just get reverse engineered and found. And so what's the point? The point is to find a place that I could do stuff on and not get wrecked. And if I can't do that on Constantium, then what's the point? You know where you can do it? Okay. End base, and if there's a... maybe. If Constantium has TNT dupers not patched, then maybe. I have no love, Sherry, for any of the Minecraft Live stuff, and none of the mob vote. All of that shit is just dumb. I'm not interested in perpetuating the theatrics that Mojang will likely put on display. The only way the mob vote would be good is if it was a hung mob vote, perfectly split, 33% in all 3 mobs' directions. But as it stands, it's just dumb. Okay, you wanted to ask, what was like owning an entire dimension, and how do I still have the first Elytra? Owning an entire dimension was really awesome. I knew it would be a short-lived thing. I didn't expect it to last 9 months, but like I knew it would be really cool because, I mean, how many people have gotten to do that, you know? As for how I owned the first Elytra, I had full access to the end a day or two before anyone else because I owned the entire dimension. And so the perks for doing that was to have unfettered access to all the items like Elytra. Oh, whoops. There we go. Stupid light Matica. But yeah, I had access to, you know, everything. There was nothing stopping me from getting all of that stuff. And so when I got an Elytra, that was it. I ender chested that sucker. Flew out. I figured out you could fly with them. And I had a video years ago that I had to take down. I had a video of me demonstrating that flight exploit. I was one of the few people on 2B2T that could fly at that time. And that was around April 1st, 2016. I remember because we didn't have an April 1st event. And everybody was very pissed. It was the first year we didn't have an April 1st event. And from that point on, it was just like very hit or miss. But anyway, so I ended up flying out to other end cities and getting a few more Elytra for both myself and my alts and my friends. I bred and trained villagers to where I would get mending. And then I stuck mending and unbreaking and all that shit. And then I ender chested that sucker on the Space Valk 1 and Space Valk 2 account. And that was the end of it. And then I just sort of forgot I'd done that. And to be fair, you know, I didn't have a reason to use that account for many years. I went to the drain. Elytra were disabled by that time. And then Elytra came back temporarily at the end of 2016, and then I was on my main by that time. And so I was using Jacktherippa to found Space Valk 3 by that point. And so I never used Berserker, which is the account that had, because that's the account I built Space Valk 1 and 2 with. And that's the account that got the first Elytra. And then I never had a reason to use it. Not to mention all that shit had been duplicated to hell and back. And so I just never saw a reason to bother. And so I was like, okay. And by that, I don't mean the first Elytra was duplicated. I mean Elytra and armor and all that stuff in general had already been duplicated to hell and back. There was no reason for me to go onto that account. And I just never did. Basically. What would I like to see at 1.20? Oh, man. A TLC update to all the stupid stuff we've got that needs polishing. Do I still keep in touch with the friends? The only person I keep in touch with are Silver Crown King, and Alpha Computer. And then occasionally I'll talk to Fit. And recently Snacky North contacted me while I was on the archive. I was trying to film stuff for the Crowbar interview. And so that was that. Oh, god damn it, not another one. Hold on, let me nuke this one. Report. Die. No, don't pen, don't pen. Stupid fucking site. There we go. But yeah. I feel that Minecraft needs a really solid TLC update. Just polish, feature revamping, things that need to go the fuck away and never come back. The anvil cost for enchantments, that needs to die. There does not need to be a level 40 cap. We can get to... look at me, I'm level 80. I mean, I could literally pay that twice. There's no reason for the cap on the anvil. The anvil cap needs to die forever. There needs to be that, what was it? The floral, or the an alternative for brown dye, so a way to get cocoa beans more efficiently, I guess. A villager that dabbles in selling bee-related items, you know, an apiarist. A major overhaul of the Wandering Trader. Dark Takanuva, bless his genius. Dark had a wonderful idea for how to make the Wandering Trader a pleasant, happy surprise. The game already keeps track of what you're doing in your statistics. And so have the Wandering Trader keep track of items. And the Wandering Trader will randomly sell you shit you've never interacted with, naturally. And through that, you can get basically almost anything in the game. Now you have a rarity chance. You know, some things are not for sale that would otherwise be easily for sale. You know, some things may rarely pop up for sale, like a block of netherite may just rarely pop into his inventory because you've never made a block of netherite, or something like that. Just doing something like that. You know, when you see the Wandering Trader now, you want to kill him, because he's an annoyance, he's worthless. He sells crap you can find easily in most worlds. But as you traverse biomes and as you explore and add new stuff to your repertoire, the Wandering Trader will maybe lessen his inventory and only sell you some really cool, you know, really rare stuff. Awesome, valuable items, things of that nature. The fletching table. Fletching table, and there was something else that needed better utility. Oh, shit. Oh! I'm getting mobs spawning up there now. Yeah, I need to mob-proof that. I'll have to do that while I'm making... because I'm going to make a mob farm in here at some point. I'm going to have to do that before I make that mob farm, just because, like... if things aren't lit up, it's going to affect said mob farm's performance, etc. Dark being the MVP as always, I know, right? Dark is so fucking based. Do I still tell Fit about stuff? If he asks me. If he asks me about whatever it is, yeah, I'll give him info. I'm your inspiration. Well, thank you, Get Shot. Hopefully I'll continue to be an inspiration. I like inspiring others. I like being told that. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, yesterday was fine. The storm passed relatively easily. There was no actual tornado sighted in the area. It was just a tornado warning. Tornado watch is the more severe. That's where there is activity. They have a sighting of one on the ground. That's where things get really, like, dicey. But, yeah, it passed relatively quick. That is pretty much it. Everything ended up alright. Is Jack interviewing Jack? No. Jack, when and why did I leave 2B2T? It was in 2020. And I left predominantly because 2B2T is so far behind main Minecraft, and that it has lost its spirit. It is no longer a place that I can enjoy as it used to be. It's not the 2B2T I fell in love with anymore. I likened it to, you know, a friend, and you've known them for a long time, and just gradually over time, they've changed who they are. They're not the person you originally knew. That's just how 2B2T is. Oh, and another thing for 1.20, this is something that, who was it? I think it may have also been Dark, or it may have been someone else. That was, there was an idea for a totem. We need to see more totems, you know? A totem of, like, jumping. A totem of, oh, what was it? It was like a totem of building or something. A really cool, fuck, I forget how it went now. It was a really cool idea. Whoever remembers can probably remember that. Jack, can you tell us the story of how Alpha got the tattered books? What tattered books? Totem of water breathing? I don't think that would be enough, because we've already got a potion for that. We don't need that. We need something, like, more crazy. Something more wild and, like, useful. Something that you would need. It makes a nomad hut around you. A void totem? Nah. I think a totem, it was like a totem of excess health, or no, it was a totem of luck. That was it. When you hold the totem of luck in your hand, you get more luck when you fish and do other things like open treasure chests. You know, things that are generated based on luck, and that will help you to get awesome shit. I don't know. More unique treasure. That's another thing. I don't just mean like the end city loot that has the occasional curse of vanishing or curse of bind. No. Like treasures that have, they're called attributes on them. These are special things you can get only through NBT tag manipulation, where like your items can have a boost to the amount of health you have. If you wear it, you gain 2 extra hearts, or something like that. That would be really fucking awesome. Yeah, I could see that happening. Totem of phasing. Yeah. Automatically kills you from... No, that would be worthless dream. Luck potion? Well, maybe just a luck potion, I don't know. Fit mentioned they were the most valuable books in all of 2B2T, but didn't explain how Alpha got them. I'm trying to think of what exactly you're referring to. What's a tattered book? Do you mean these books that, they were formerly 32K books from the book hacks way back when? Because, like, that may be what you're referring to. Those are really, really old, though. I don't know. You're gonna have to give me more details to go on, Poncho. Oh, hey, Crowbar. Middle click should access blocks in shulkers while in your inventory. Ooh. Maybe. The problem with shulker access from your inventory is that I feel like that can get OP very quickly. Maybe it would just have to be building blocks only, for just building. I would be perfectly fine with that if it's just for building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Gotta keep my nice pattern going here. Oh yeah, welcome, Crowbar. I didn't say welcome. The book that can give you creative mode. Oh, those books. They were iTrust and Pyrobytes books they used to backdoor the server. Ah. I don't think I ever asked Alpha how he got those. I think. If those are indeed... I don't know. I don't remember. It's been way too long. The books that set to game mode creative survive... Okay. Maybe Alpha raided a stash that had that at it? I don't remember. Either that or he may have gotten it from Jared. It's too hard to say. I've never really asked Alpha about that. So, like... Yeah, I don't know. Shaders and Nice had a great look. Oh, I know, Fernando. I love it. Isn't the sky just beautiful? Okay, I'm almost done with this section here. Okay, wow, just look at it. Cyan terracotta looks so lovely. I know, Beth here. No, I genuinely don't remember Poncho. I don't think it ever really came up. So it's just not the sort of thing I've had to think about. Oh, a tattered book, as in is a book cannot be copied, can only be obtained through commands. Ah. I didn't even know that was an item. Holy shit, that's news to me. Okay. So I've got to fill all that in and then all this in. That's going to be a nightmare. The sky and the light of the torches just reminds you some old school Minecraft stuff. Oh, I know. I've got to get so many more sea lanterns, though. Hey, TKB Gaming. How are you? Oh, fuck. I felled. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. There we go. Problem diffused, and I got 7 gunpowder out of it. Okay. Oh, I love belly flopping. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a fish in the ocean. Oh, he died. Oh, but yeah. Fit made a video about the rarest item, those tattered books. Oh. I don't remember that. I'm sorry. I may have not cared. That may have been one of those Fit videos I took a look at and went, yeah, I don't give a shit. There were a lot of those over the years. No offense to him, but yeah. Not every video that he's made has been the most amazing, relatable, whatever. We're a week and a half into MRX quest to get a very specific book for 1.17 and still no luck. He's asking all around for a book with specific enchantments. Why those specific enchantments? How are you, TKB Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Love that netherite sword has +1 attack damage. What do you mean +1? Oh, you mean one more than a diamond sword. Yeah, that's a bit of a jip, I realize. You would think a netherite sword would have at least 2, maybe 3 more damage that it can do. I feel like they did netherite dirty when they introduced it. They basically made it only like marginally better, which feels kind of worthless for the effort. Like, I'm not a fan of them replacing diamond as like the apex material, because then it opens the doors for them to just do it again and just be like, yeah, now you gotta get, I don't know, enchanted the horse dildos or some shit. And that's now the strongest weapon, and I'm just like, whatever. I would prefer it be more along the lines of the best weapons are things you would get through World Gen. And I don't mean World Gen of like netherite, I mean like treasure. You would fish it up under certain circumstances. You would find it in a treasure chest or in a dungeon or in, you know, something. It would be a legendary piece of loot you would genuinely want to go out of your way for. That at least feels like you've earned it. It involves the nether roof and a 64 chunk render distance. Hardware specific dupe on 1.19. Really? Get wrecked? Now that's something you haven't heard in a minute. Yeah. We used to say that on 2BTT a lot. I just never really stopped saying it, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. Oh, it's this song. Oh, this song's a bop. I love it. There's a limit to how many items you can be enchanted. For max enchants, you need items starting off with the near max. MRX is looking for a book with a 0.00024%. Damn, dude. Well, if that's the case, you should have a bot, a baritone bot running constantly that you're always feeding XP into that can enchant at whatever level is most optimal to get that. Because I feel like if you do it that way, you have the greatest odds. Because otherwise, you're basically just looking for something that may or may not ever be in someone's possession. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Yeah, alchemy is outdated in Minecraft. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, speaking of, there are a ton of potions that need to be implemented that have every right to be in the game legitimately. Like haste, resistance, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that you have to, I don't know, stuff you could make use of under certain circumstances. And I just feel like as long as this fucker exists in some fashion, potion making as a whole is by and large worthless. So give us the ability to make higher level potions. Maybe you need to really like get some exotic brewing materials. Okay, fair enough. We'd make that happen. It's dawn. We strike at dawn. Yeah. They need to change alchemy, exactly. I feel like enchantments have so outclassed potions for years. There's just no point. Also, damn, that's a bright-ass morning sun. Know anything about Pop Bob's life IRL? Not really. I know Pop Bob hadn't the best upbringing. 4, 5. He's had a rough time of things. I don't know any more than that, just because obviously, you know, info like that is kept close to the chest. But from what I understand, Pop Bob's been through some things. And that explains a lot of how he was on 2B2T. Lack of a father. Really nasty, basically having just a mother is not good for the mental health of most men, as it turns out. Remember, kids, potions are always better than enchantments. Not really. They could make them neck and neck, you know? Potions are maybe slightly better than enchantments, but last for a very short amount of time. But enchantments are more permanent. You know, something like that. I would like that better. Oh, man. But both are something else, yeah. The one hack glitch where you fall off ledge, hit fly to teleport back should be a potion. A fallback potion or a rollback potion. Yeah, that would be cool. If you fall off of a ledge and you fall greater than 4 blocks or 5 blocks, it will give you levitation for a certain amount of time and you can float back up to where you fell off of. Provided you're not a complete and total klutz. Yeah, that could work. Oh my god, the saxophone on this track is to die for. The update also made it so that if eating got hit, animation would reset. Was he or is he living a good life? I have no idea. Probably not a good life. I highly doubt his lot in life has improved. Oh, fuck. How did that happen? In the cancelled combat snapshots, they made it so you could drink a potion faster and bottled stack to 16. Yes! Stuff like that was excellent. That was a step in the right direction. I'm so sad to hear they canned that. Typical Mojang, shit-canning good ideas in favor of retarded ideas. Quote me on that. Better make the tough golem or the sniffer our priority instead of, you know, good ideas like that. God, that just... Ugh. Speaking of books, you were very disappointed you found a 2016 book once about pasta recipes. It's from Thrax and Mr. Not Italian James Russell's. Really? Huh. That'd have been a fun find. Combat update really canceled? I think so, yeah. I think it's one of those... We had, like, Red Dragons and the Dragon Egg. A use for the Dragon Egg. It's one of those things that they've just quietly eased into the background, like, shh, it didn't happen. Shh, no tears, only dreams. Stuff like that. Oh well. Song sounded like some banger Mario Kart music. Yeah, it was a banger, all right. DOVA-Syndrome has bangers every now and then. I try to use them when I find them. What's my opinion on Technoblade? I got into a Skyblock series on Hypixel for a little while there, and it was enjoyable enough. But, I don't know, his content style just wasn't for me. He was a good guy, though. Really, really wholesome. I liked him enough. I was very sad when I heard his passing. It happened while I was on this world, as a matter of fact. And I think one of the zombies... Ow. Let me knock this iron golem back into place. But yeah, one of the zombies here... I was using these zombies to scare my villagers into producing more iron golems. And so I needed names for zombies. Oh, piss. I named one of them after him. I just don't remember which one. Oh, I'm full up. Wait, is he mad at me already? Yeah, I bet he is. He's trying to pathfind me right now. I can see him being pushed outside the window. There we go. Yeah, he's so mad he's able to fight against the current. Okay, and if he loses sight of me, he'll fall. Anyway, was it this one? Nope, that's Top Hats. I got a fair few of them. Which one of these? Osmobite got one, no. Technoblade never dies, aged so well. Well, his legacy will hopefully never die. Can't say anything else. Okay, that guy just holds an item, he's not named. Tender was one of your longest subscriptions, you're heartbroken when you heard... Yeah, I know. There were a lot of people who got into Minecraft through Technoblade. Event Horizon has one. Playing Pumpkin minigame and Skyward Sword, watching my stream when you heard. Yeah, I know. It was so sudden. Poncho Hamster has one. It's one of these, I swear. I got a lot of zombies, of course. Oh, piss. Shit and piss. There we go. Was it this one? No, Poncho Hamster has another one. I think I named multiples after Poncho because he was like... Oh wait, no, I named a stack of name tags Poncho Hamster. That's why I was too lazy to change it. Yeah, here we go. This is our Technoblade. Zombie villager. He do be scaring folk. Technoblade jump scare. Did they remove the crown and pig from the launcher? I think they did because they changed stuff for whatever the next big to-do was, you know, clout, maybe. I mean, they redid the launcher for that one thing, but I think they've got it. It's different now because of the new 1.20 stuff. You have some piglins in the nether named after him. Ah, that's a good way to, you know, to remember him. But yeah. Death is Gen Z's, where were you when this happened? Yeah. Every generation will have one. Where were you when this, that, or the other happened? Insert famous celebrity here, and so on. And yeah, that is human nature, I guess. We love to memorize and immortalize moments, especially if the person involved is, you know, famous or in some way impactful. Oh, Ramhill, thank you so much for the following on Twitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So yeah, if y'all haven't heard, you know, make sure to follow our Discord and follow me on Twitter as well. And I think I'm gonna save the rest of this for off-camera work, because God, do there be too much terracotta. Did I write something in the Hypixel Memorial? No, I didn't. I was never a Hypixel person, and I was like, no, thank you. Because I was not that big of a fan of techno from, like, a content standpoint, and so it kind of felt wrong just being there just to say. Because, like, I barely had anything to do with Technoblade, so, you know, didn't want to be... it would feel like going to the funeral of somebody I never knew, you know? It's... Internet clout is not the same thing as having that real relationship with a person. A lot of people have yet to really learn that lesson. One, two, three, four, five. Bam. There we go. Okay. Wonder if Dream showed his face to Techno when he... Oh, ooh, that's a possibility, yeah. Not gonna lie, I thought she was immortal. Oh, yeah, the Queen. Yeah, that's another one where it's just like... Life smacks you in the face sometimes, because what you think of as immovable and unending from a human perspective is almost always wrong. I mentioned last year that this is where I really kind of learned this lesson the hard way. For many years in my early life on the internet, I was always greeted with the notion of anything you put online is put there and it's online forever. No. No, that is very wrong. No. Stuff online is not permanently online forever. Nothing is forever. Everything ends. And it's just like, you either learn to accept that or you don't, basically, or you are taught that lesson the hard way. 4, 5. And yeah, the Queen. A lot of people thought she would live forever, basically, but no. Last thing to say about the topic, but when Technoblade's death was announced, it was the last day of school year for you, and it just returned from doing something with your father. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Since you have a mobile device at the time you came home and saw it. Oh, yeah, you got hit with the news right away. Yeah, that's bad. Parasocial? Yeah, exactly. Gen Z and a lot of the millennials will have to learn the lesson of parasociality. Probably the hard way. Techno zodiac sign was ironically oh god, Cancer. Holy shit. Say you can still make good friends online, but parasocial relationships with content creators is a big... Yes, exactly, Beth here. That is a big, big problem, and like I said, Gen Z and the millennials will have to learn that lesson the hard way. I'm sure there are just as many people from like the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s who would have that kind of almost parasocial relationship with a celebrity back when celebrity worship was way more popular than it is. But I don't know. I just don't know. Life does hit like a truck. Yep. Remember coming back from a friend's funeral, a guy was 21 and he got the call that both your grandmother and uncle had died. Oh man. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. That's another thing. How many people lost a loved one in addition to when Technoblade died, or when the Queen died? You know, and for them it was a double whammy. Whoops. It was a bing, bang, boom, 2-punch. Like, yeah. Oh, but anyway, I hate to leave the stream on a somewhat downer mood. But don't worry, guys. We'll make it through. Most of us will be all right. Like having a channel with a million subs and so much different from 13K. Yeah, I'm sure it is way different. A lot of stuff you have to learn from the hard way. See the rise of false influence. Yeah. Everybody has to kind of learn how to not be scammed. Hey, Sayadul. Hurt years of Yulin time. Try out yet years and years Yulin time. What? What on earth? Okay. Sure. Good luck with that. Is my IRL life... Yeah, my IRL life is fine. I've not had any problems. Could have lost me last night. Well, I mean, maybe, but I don't think the odds were terribly high. Like I said, the tornado ended up not being a tornado watch, it was a tornado warning. It's just, that's the sort of weather that bowls through here this time of year, you know? It's not like, even if I were to die in a inclement weather, or whatever kind of event, it wouldn't be impossible to, like, you know, you all would eventually find out, basically. I would hope not. I hope it would never happen. But, like, yeah, you learn and accept as you get older that you can die for any reason, at any time, for things you couldn't do anything about, even. You learn to accept your mortality. And I'm not afraid of it. I sincerely hope it's not anytime soon. But, like, you know, that's life. We will get on by. We will make do. If I died tomorrow, or for whatever reason, you all would eventually move on. And I hope you all would remember me, and that's the end of it. That's the best that I can hope for. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it would be a small end of the world, but it would just be life. The world would tick on, you know? It's sad, but that's the way things are. We all have to leave eventually. And so, yeah, you have to find that within yourself to accept that everything ends. Okay. Well, speaking of ending, mortality makes you treasure life. Exactly, Bethia. Exactly. If you could become immortal, would I? I don't know. Maybe on the behalf of those who couldn't be, so that I could remember them for the future generations. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it would be lonely. You're from Bangladesh. Ah, well, speak English, please. Tornado be appearing in the states that do not exist. Well, it wasn't really... It was this tornado warning. The conditions were possible, not guaranteed. Probably did give a fuck. Did I see Dream's face reveal? No, I didn't give a fuck, no. I saw it, but that was only because there was no escaping it. Apart from that, I don't care about other people's faces. Like, so what? What did that really change, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does your life get negatively impacted by Dream existing? Probably not. And if it did, I would urge you to go touch grass. Because, like, I'm sorry, people's lives are not... The Dream face reveal, no one's life hung in the balance, except maybe Dream's. But, like, my life didn't change any. So why should I care? Like, just don't worry about it. Be happy. Live your life. Enjoy whatever life comes your way. Don't worry so much about other people's stuff. You are Superman. Okay. Oh, hey, Clamp Wizard. You come back from culinary class. Ooh. Sounds nice. There's a 100% chance that you will be stuck and never get out for the rest of your existence if you were immortal. Stuck from where? Like in a hole or something? I don't think so. Since once the sun dies, you'll just be on a dead rock and then eventually be floating in space. Well, I got news for you. The universe has so much more in store before that. And also, I'm pretty sure we would all end up moving the Earth at some point before the sun goes red giant. But even then, when the sun eventually does die, there's also the fact that you have this idea of the proton decaying in several quadrillion years. Because, like, you could always, if you're immortal, you could always just travel to another star. No matter how many thousands of years it takes you, you would get there eventually. And so, at that point, like, what's it matter? Oh, hey, IT Fernando. Thank you for following me on Twitter. So, yeah, I don't know. It's, I would think eventually you'd be floating in the void, but that the void would be non-existence, because the proton would cease to exist, and so no complex matter could exist. And it would just be an empty void, basically. I don't know, you'd have to somehow transcend space and time, which if you were immortal, you might just figure out how to do that. That's funny, I thought I dropped a, I could have sworn I dropped a terracotta down here. But yeah. Yeah, but humans will die out eventually. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what form they take. I don't think humans are going to die out in the way you think. I should watch Melody Sheep's videos, high-quality videos explaining future and past. Watch Isaac Arthur and PBS Space Time. I guarantee you they are far more grounded. Or maybe they're all about the same level of groundedness. I don't know. Isaac Arthur's stuff is wild. But yeah, other than that, my buttocks is hurting. Oh man, okay. Torch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Torch. I gotta wrap this up real fast. Okay, well, once I get around that bend up there, then I've got a real bunch of stuff ahead of me to worry about. Hey, Ednir. Well, you kind of came at a bad time, I hate to tell y'all. What is 22 plus 1005? 1027? Who cares? Anyway. So yeah. Cause another Big Bang? I don't think so. While likely true, proton decay is unproven by theory. We'll see. I think we will understand things a lot better in the next few hundred years, and that it will make things like proton decay more easily provable mathematically. However, proving it through an experiment of some kind, that would be a wild, wild thing. I couldn't tell you. But that is for the science of the future to worry about. Other than that, speak English, person from Bangladesh. Please do not. Anyway, so yeah. At any rate, guys, I would like to thank you all so much for coming out, watching me, and giving me just a moment of your time. Thank you all so much. Give me a subscribe here on Twitter, on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, join our Discord down in our description down there. We got a fan server open, so if you want to join that, make sure you read the rules. We have had a lot of problems with people not reading the rules. It is not anarchy. Do not join if you think it is an anarchy experience. It is for everybody in the community to chill out and have fun building together. Have I watched Tenet yet? No, I have not. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Stone, but yeah. Anyway, other than that, drop a like, favorite, all that other junk. Subscribe for more. I will be around. Watch out for tomorrow's video. Fast Vincent and I did a collab. We escaped the spawn of several anarchy knockoffs. And I think it was moderately interesting. You all should have a nice time with that. So yeah, without any further ado, thank you all so much. You all have a great evening. I love you all. Bye.